Obesity is the leading cause of preventable disease and death in dogs and cats, and it can lead to a number of health risks. There are actually many ways to show our pets how much we love them without jeopardizing their health and well-being. So joining us this morning, we have Dr. Ernie Ward, an award-winning veterinarian and founder of the Association for Pet Obesity Prevention. Thank you so much for being with us.
Oh, thank you, Tara. And I've got my buddy here, Duke, who's a rescue, and he's going to help me talk about pet obesity with you guys.
Absolutely. And I know this is a good talk. I struggle with my cat. She does like to eat, and I'm trying to control her weight. But with 2 cats in the house, she likes to go and eat the other cat's food. So I am trying to keep her weight down and get her at a healthy weight. So how do we really know when our cats, dogs, our pets are overweight and when they are obese?
Oh, you bet. And Tara, you're not alone. In fact, according to the last National Pet Obesity Awareness Day study, 58% of the cats in this nation are overweight or obese, and 45% of the dogs. So that's about 90 million dogs and cats that share your plight. So it's a big deal. I've got a couple of simple tests that any pet owner can do, especially with those little pudgy felines that we're talking about. Number 1, it's the rib check. You should be able to feel the ribs easily. If you're having to poke through a mound of jelly to count those pets' ribs, chances are they're overweight. But a more important test for me is what we call the sagging stomach. So have your pet, your dog or cat, stand up. Look at it from the side. If you see that stomach sagging down, you know, we call them Swiffer cats, Tara, because their stomach kind of swishes the floor.
That's exactly what my cat does.
Then they need help, because that's the most dangerous type of fat. That's that belly fat, and we call that actually the second pancreas because it is so dynamic. It's producing all these harmful chemicals. Got to get rid of it.
So help me. Now, I know I have a dog as well, and I know I love to, you know, you can train your dog and you want to show them you love them and you give them treats. So I can see how you could maybe give a dog a lot of treats, and they could, you know, have too many of those treats. But when it comes to cats, maybe, or, you know, where are we going wrong in general? Are we feeding them just too much in general, or is it too much treats, or not the right kind of food?
You bet. All of the above, if I can say that as my answer. The truth is the human obesity epidemic and the pet obesity epidemic are parallel. They're exactly the same. We eat too much, we exercise too little. And I'll tell you, the most important thing that people can do when it comes to taking care of their pet's weight is feed a good, healthy diet, a natural food. I'm looking for some of these newer brands that are out there, like Wellness, that you can get now at PetSmart. I'm looking for something that has simple, pure, real ingredients. You can pick up the bag and it doesn't look like a high school chemistry experiment on the label. The most important thing that a pet owner can do then is take a measuring cup, because Terry, you know, too many pet owners are guilty of this. You just sort of fill the bowl up, and maybe when your cats say meow meow meow, you go, oh, got to give them more food. We've got to get better than that, because we did a study several years ago and we found that if pet owners, cat owners in particular, fed 10 extra kibbles a day, 10 extra little individual pieces, over a year that equaled 1 pound of weight gain in a cat. Add that up over a few years and you've got a cat with diabetes or worse.
I know. So I know I have been working on making sure I am using that measuring cup and making sure to keep the 2 cats' food separate. But another thing too, obviously you can take a dog out for a walk. So if you do have a cat, you know, how do you get them to do a little bit more exercise?
Yeah, dog exercise is pretty simple. You can, like you said, go out for a walk. Your dog is going to be going. In fact, Duke wants to go for a walk right now. So 30 minutes a day, a brisk walk, you're done with your dog. But if you're a busy pet parent, maybe you can't take the time to go to walk, look for some of these doggy day camps that aren't just, you know, park them in a cage, but they actually interact with them. I know that, you know, PetSmart has a great doggy day camp center where they screen the dogs, but for kitty cats, maybe it's not as easy as a walk or a doggy day camp. What I recommend pet owners do is 5 to 15 minutes a day, Tara. That's all I'm asking. Get a laser pointer, a feather dancer, wall up a wad of paper and roll it across the floor. Just get that cat moving. I have another tip for you, Tara, though. I call hide the food. And what you do is you take these little soy sauce bowls and you put just a few kibbles in and you put them all over your house. Tap into that predatory instinct of your cats and make them go hunt for their food. Now, with 2 cats, sometimes it can get more complicated, but, you know, try to think of creative ways to get your cat moving so they don't just park by the food ball all day and eat, eat, eat.
Absolutely. Excellent. Well, hopefully in a couple of months, my cat will no longer be swiffering the floor. So, Doctor, thank you so much for being with us.
Oh, thanks. And if pet owners want more tips like this, they can go to PetSmart.com. There's a wealth of information out there.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.